About to learn a whole lot. You're about to take in. So get your notes, get your pen, get your paper. I'll be ready for questions at the end. So if you have questions, put them in the chat. But definitely light up the chat. Share with someone that that you may feel like they need to hear this. So yes, let's get into it. Hi, I am Jeniece. I own Black Vegan Health and Wellness Life Coach. I own a healthy fitness bar as well in Coppell, Texas. I am the founder of Get Ready for the Dress podcast. Yes, I am. That's all the things that I'm about. Going vegan make the big shift. Wondering what is a vegan lifestyle? What is it all about? I'll cover all you need to know in this Vegan 101. I will cover all you need to know in this Vegan 101. So let's get into some content. Oh, before I get into some contents, I need to give you guys a disclaimer. This is a guide to a transition plant-based eating lifestyle. I am not a dietitian or a physician. I am a certified nutritionist, life coach, and personal trainer. So I want to give you guys that disclaimer. What is a vegan? A vegan is a way of life that seeks to avoid all forms of harm of animal for any purpose. That includes the diet, the clothes, medicine, and certain entertainments. That's like a diehard vegan. I probably ran into one vegan that's like diehard about the entertainment. Now, we are true about the clothes and the medicine and what we put in our body. That is so true. We're definitely about that. Okay. Also, we practice the vegan. We practice the vegan lifestyle. We don't eat animal products. We don't eat anything that has a mother or father, because they're living organs just like we. They're living animals, but we're all about what we put in our body and what we're eating and the medicine and the clothes. Now, you have levels to veganism, just like levels to anything else. And when I say that, you have vegans who are really true to the cause. True, they wear the clothes, they buy the shoes, they don't put the medicine in, and they're out there picking. They're picking it. There are certain plates and spoons they use. Then you have vegans who are just really doing this for health, and I'm gonna get into that later in the presentation. The two frameworks of it. I'll get into that later into the presentation. But you have those diehard vegans, and then you have vegans who's just concerned about what they put in their body, and they still buy the clothes, but they're not like out there picking the fence. So you have those vegans. So there's, like I said, we don't eat anything that has a mother and a father. So we don't eat any animal or animal products. We practice what we preach. Well, the ones I know, we practice what we preach, and we also look at the whole part. We don't eat anything. It's all about the whole part. So we're animal free. We are like, save the pig, don't eat that bird. So yeah, we're all about the animals. We're all about and then the body. I'll get into that too, how you feel. So I'll get into that. So a vegan is a person who do not eat anything from an animal or animal products or animal byproducts or animals at all. Any animal that has a mother and father. Yes, even a fish. I get that question all the time, even a fish. So let's continue. How is vegan different from vegetarian? Oh, that's a good question, because we get this question. I get this question all the time. So vegan, like I just told you, we don't eat anything from animals or animal products, but there's levels to vegetarians. You have your ovo vegetarian. An ovo vegetarian is someone that eats meat No, I take that back. Someone that don't eat meat, but they have eggs. Then you have your lacto vegetarian. That's someone that eats um, eggs and dairy. Then you have your lactose over, that's OVO, that eats some form of meat, which I said meat is like fish and eggs. And then you have your pescatarian who consumes seafood. So those are the difference between vegan and vegetarians. There's 4 different types of vegetarians. And actually there's a fruitarian, but you don't really hear a lot about a fruitarian, because that's a person who just consumed nothing but fruit. That is a very unhealthy lifestyle. Very unhealthy lifestyle. So you don't hear a lot about the fruitarian, but it does exist. So you have your oval vegetarian, they eat no meat, but they consume eggs. Your lactose vegetarian, they eat meat, some form of meat, seafood. When I say meat, seafood and eggs. Then you have your lacto over. That's a person who eat no meat, but they have eggs and dairy. Okay. And let me back up. The lacto vegetarian, no meat, they just do eggs. They just do eggs. So it's confusing. I have this if you need it. It's very confusing. It took me a while to get it, but I didn't really, I learned it for my clients because I know that I'm straight vegan and I'm not deviating from it at all. So, but then you have your pescatarian that consumes seafood. So that's the difference between a vegan and the vegetarian. So this is where I say there's 2 origin of school of thoughts when it comes to vegetarian. Vegan. You have your health reasons. Okay, you have your health reasons, and those are animal protein. People who do not want to consume the protein and eat animal byproducts. That's us vegans. Okay, that is because of health reasons. Those are health reasons because of high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes, cholesterol, cancer, and so many other reasons. Kidney stones, gallstones, just arthritis. Those are the health reasons a lot of people become vegan, for health reasons. That was one of my reasons. I didn't have any of those, but it runs in my family. And when I saw my family, I saw the way it started taking my grandmother down. And when my mom was diagnosed, I immediately started looking into this lifestyle because I wanted to break the family curse. And I knew I didn't want that at the age of 50, because my grandmother started at the age of 50. Thank God I immediately took my control of my life. But the other reasons is compassionate reason for animals. Looking at animals, having a mother and a father, and saving the animals. And it's just like, I stand on both sides of the fence. Mine's is I didn't have health issues, but my family did. So I took the stand of health reasons. But as I progressed into this lifestyle, it became passionate. Yes, you heard me yesterday saying, save the pig. Yes, I mean that. Now, I mean that. Seriously, I'm all about letting them live, because if we get to live longer if we take on a healthy lifestyle. So yes, it's compassionate for animals, because they come from a mom and a dad just like we do. And if you, I got some statistics here, and they're a few years old, but if animal cause 51% of, well, let me just say this. If we save so many animals' lives by not eating them, we would have 50% of our animals on this earth. I don't have all the stats in front of me, but I can prepare you if you care to know. I didn't want to put all that into this presentation because that's not what I'm presenting to you guys, stats. I'm presenting to you guys a healthy lifestyle. So we can get into the stats later if you care to know. So what vegans can and cannot consume? So let me tell you, we can eat fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, bread, rice, pasta. Pasta is okay to eat, yes. And then we do alternative dairy source like soy milk, almond milk, coconut milk, cashew milk, oat milk. Um, Oat milk is one. They have a macadamia milk. Oh my gosh, that's new to the scene, and it's amazing. It's so amazing. So those are the alternatives we use on dairy. Then now they have this thing called just eggs, which is fake eggs. You can get that. We have butter. We have our vegan butter. We have our vegan. We have pretty much everything vegan now. Now, when I started this journey back in 1994, it did not exist. None of this stuff was not around. Trust me, I had to create stuff. I had to be very creative. But and I don't consume everything that is on the shelf too. I am a very strict vegan, but I don't consume everything on the shelf. But like I said, this is vegan 101. This is what you can eat as a vegan. You can eat this as a vegan. So we also get to eat apples. Like our protein comes from apples. Certain fruits have certain protein, chia seeds, beans. Yes, you can get some small amount of protein from peaches. You can get, yes, proteins from peas. So this is where our protein comes: soy, tempeh, tofu, edamame, and seitan. Seitan is not on here, but it's a gluten product, and but it has protein. And they make a lot of the vegan patties, or you'll see certain brands that has seitan in it. You even can buy seitan in the store in a pack, but that is a protein base for vegan as well. So why eat a plant-based diet? Why not? That's the question. Why not eat it? A plant-based diet is amazing. So I'm going to give you guys a story. So I've been vegan since 1994, and I went vegan because of my health, or because of my family health, but I had a lot of female problems as well. And I went vegan because I didn't want diabetes. I didn't want high blood pressure. I didn't want the family history. I did not want that. I just wanted the land and whatever else I can get that was inherited to me. I'm being very honest with you guys, very honest. But I chose the vegan lifestyle in 94. I went vegetarian first from 1990. And then for 4 years, I only ate one chicken breast a week. I gave up everything. I gave up the dairy, the eggs, but my doctor would not let me give up meat protein. So I said, okay, I get to choose. And I chose one chicken breast a week. So I ate it once a week. And I did that because I knew that I was going to give it up completely. So what I did is I wanted to, because you have to understand, and this is an advanced course, and this is 101, but I'm going to say this. You have to understand how meat processed through your body. That's a whole nother course, and we can talk about that in another course. But you have to understand. So I knew as I was educating myself how meat processed. So I gave myself once a week, I ate one chicken breast, only because it was the white part of the chicken, and I didn't want any dark meat in my system, because that's the fattest part of the chicken. And so I did that. I did that for 4 years because I knew that I was going to come off. I walked into a KFC. I lived in California at the time. I walked into a KFC, and boom, my husband and I ate. He didn't get sick. I got food poison. I looked at that as an opportunity. Some of you guys may look at that as an obstacle, or, oh, woe is me. That was an opportunity for me to walk away from the chicken. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This is great. I get to stop today. And I did, and have not looked back. Have not looked back. All of the female problems that I had went away. it just went away. My doctor was saying, oh my gosh, this is the lifestyle for you. And I'm being very vulnerable and transparent with you guys. This is the lifestyle for you because um, it worked. It worked. All the female problems I had started just going away. And the thing is, I have had um, healing after healing after healing, natural healing. I had an emergency surgery because I had a tubal pregnancy. I'm being transparent with you guys. I had a tubal pregnancy and it was emergency. But when that doctor, after the surgery, he told me, he said, girl, my doctor, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Your organs are so beautiful. I went home with an open incision. I was freaked out. They wasn't open, no stitches, no staples, just the tape. And I healed on my own. And I'm saying that to say the body is meant to heal on its own if you feed it correctly. The body is not meant to have diabetes, high blood pressure. It's not meant for the illness we have. You can buy any book that talks about biology books that talk about the body and everything like that. It would explain itself. If we eat the plant-based that's on this earth. Now, I'm not saying that you got to be a vegan. I'm just saying if you choose to have meat, do grass-fed. Grass-fed. That's why I tell my clients, if you cannot give it up, then you get to eat the better 100% clean version of the meat you want to eat. So, and a minute ago, I wanted to tell that story. Why you want to be a vegan is strengthen your immune system. You get the vitamins and the minerals you need and the antioxidant from the plant-based. These will keep your cells healthy and help reduce the risk of cancer. And that is true. That is true. So you want to be, you want to. It helps you keep your healthy weight down. Yes, it does. Whole grains, you get to eat whole grains, vegetables, or it digests more slowly by your body, through your body. The fiber and the antioxidants in the fruits help you feel full. That is so true. And study shows that switching to a plant-based diet results in reducing body mass index, decreasing risk of obesity. And that is true. That is so true. So you want to consider it. And I'll show you some ways later in the presentation how you can consider incorporating the vegan lifestyle into your everyday life. If you don't want to be 100% vegan, but there is ways you can incorporate it. So why not? Is the question, why not be a vegan? Here's a few ways to eat vegan. Here we are. Here's a few ways to eat vegan. One way is to, I'm looking at my notes, guys. One way is to, let me go back. One way is to have vegan Mondays, meatless Mondays. You can do that. You can have, I just met a guy this week that says he eat vegan 5 days, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, he has his chicken and stuff and his seafood and stuff like that, which I thought was like quite interesting. So I was like, oh, and he's been doing it for years and he's very lean. He's extremely lean. I gave him some information to that he can incorporate into what he's doing Monday through Friday, because there were some things he was missing out on. And that is why I tell my clients or people who ask me about being vegan, you definitely have to educate yourself, because you're going to miss out on some things. And I'll get into that into this presentation. You're going to miss out on some things. And what you don't want to do is you don't want your body lacking. And one of them is B12. And I'll get into that in a few minutes. So a few reasons why to eat vegans. A few reasons why to eat vegans. I gave you that. What supplements do you need? You need a B12. That is one of the things you need. You need a B12 because You need a B12 because B12 doesn't come from animal. It comes from the soil and the dirt that the animals consume. So you want to get a B12 because your body is going to be deficient in B12. So you want to get B12. You want to eat, you want to get a vitamin D. A lot of people lack vitamin D because they don't get enough of it. So you want to get a vitamin D. And what I tell my clients is to get a vitamin D 3 because that has calcium in it. And we get calcium, but it depends on how you really consume this vegan lifestyle. Because I have people who just don't get enough of this and don't get enough of that. And I have to teach them how to balance, to consume everything, to get everything. But when you get older, you get supplements. You have to get supplements anyway because your body stops producing so many things. But you want to get a D3, you want to get omega-3, and this is a high level course that I'm going to mention. This is in my high level course, but omega-3 is good. That is very good. And what you do, you get that from fish if you're a vegetarian. But as vegans, we get it from flax seeds, cheddar, CHIA, if I can pronounce that wrong, walnut mushrooms. That's what you can get your omega-3 from. And then they have the omega-3 vegan oil. You can get it from that as well. There's other sources if you don't take in nuts or something like that. What I was going to say, but I also encourage my clients to do omega-3, 6, and 9. And that is a whole nother course. I'm not going to get into 6 and 9 and the other omegas that you could consume. I'm not going to get into omegas. We can talk about that and on a one-on-one or in another course. But 3 for sure you want to start out with, and you want to get these 3. If you're looking to become a vegan, you definitely want to start out with these 3 at minimum. You want to start out with the 3, omega-3, the B12, and the vitamin D. And the thing, this is the famous question: how does one get started? Well, one gets started by having meatless Mondays. Like I said, meatless Mondays. You want to eliminate one thing at a time. We talked about that yesterday. One thing at a time. You can try my 21 or 28 or 30-day kickstart program if you want. You want to do some research. There is a lot of documentaries. I'm sorry, videos out there. Let me just say what I can say. Video out there that you guys can look at, like Forks Over Knives. They had one come out a few years ago, was similar to Forks Over Knife. It was similar to that. It was there was a controversy with that one too. But then you have kitchen clean out. You have the kitchen clean out. You have the Engine 2 program. You have that. There's so many things out there now that you guys can do and watch and take in. And then you have the Black Vegan Health and Wellness Life Coach, like me, myself. Then you have, like, there's so many people that's taken on this lifestyle. So many famous people that's taken on this lifestyle. This lifestyle is so mainstream now. Like I said, when I started in 1994, it was just very unheard of, especially in the African American community. And I did get a lot of non-support with this lifestyle, that I would say. So you want to definitely start small. Don't go, like I said yesterday, and Coach Greta said yesterday, you don't want to go all in, because what you're going to do is overwhelm yourself. You want to start small. You want to get the knowledge. You want to understand what you're taking in. You want to understand what your body is going to transform to, because you're shocking your body. You're taking your body from eating meat on Mondays to no meat. Then you're transitioning. Then you're taking it to giving up other things. So you definitely want to know what you're getting into and what to expect. You may not know, I can't tell you what this, I can tell you what I did and what to expect, but your body is going to be different than my body. So, but you want to, I can definitely coach you on how to listen to your body and be very in tune with it. This is going to be transition. You're going to transition. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. And 21, 28, and 30 days is definitely a kickstart. Definitely a kickstart. There's so much to the vegan lifestyle that I call it like, it's like technology. It grows and expands. So what I want to say is best of luck on your vegan journey. I am here as the Black Vegan Health and Wellness Coach, and I can help you. If you have questions, you get to book a free 30-minute strategy session with me. That's what you get to do. But what I wanted to leave you with is this, is by Dr. Caldwell. Some people think the plant-based whole food diet is extreme. Half a million people a year will have their chest cut open and veins taken from their legs to put into their heart. So to put into their heart. So basically a lot of people will have heart surgery. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, 500,000 people will have heart surgery. And I believe this is an old quote. So that means it's more. It's more. So you guys want to, I'm not saying be a vegan, but what I am saying to you guys, you want to consider changing some things, shifting your mind to change your lifestyle and incorporate what you choose to incorporate from the vegan lifestyle. This is Vegan 101. So I gave you a very basic version of this lifestyle because I didn't want to confuse you, or I didn't want to overwhelm you with a lot of knowledge. So you guys, it is, I wanted to share one other thing, what I wanted to share with you guys. This is another statistic. Yep. This is another statistic. It was going to be, you know what? I'll put it in the chat because I think you need to see it versus me telling you. You need to see it. I'll put it in a comment. It's going to be powerful. You want to see it, and I'm going to put it in the comments so you can soak it up, sit with it, let it land, and you can see what I'm saying. It's definitely statistics and facts. So I just come to deliver a message and how I chose to live this lifestyle and the benefits of this lifestyle, the what and why, and how it will benefit you living this lifestyle. So thank you guys for tuning in. I have another workshop for you guys at 11 o'clock. It is going to be powerful. So I'll be back here to present that speaker at 11 o'clock. This is Jeniece presenting you guys Vegan 101. Vegan 101. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. See you at 11.